friend, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. In today's episode, we are knitting some mittens. I talked about freestyling some mittens. It didn't turn out right. Sometimes I do that where I'm like, it's easier just to freestyle something and then it ends up not turning out how I want it. And I'm like, it would just be easier just to find a pattern. So I found a very basic pattern. I will put the name here on the screen. You can find it on Ravelry and it is free. All right, so here are the mittens I am working on today. I'm almost finished with these pair. These are the two yarns that I am combining. And at first I thought it was going to look more like Hawaiian, like a little flower. And now I look at the mittens, I'm like, that looks very Christmassy, but it looks more red, it looks more peachy here. But I still like them a lot, so I'm still going to get them. Also, if you are brand new, I am knitting mittens for Christmas gifts for my children's teachers. The last 2 years, I gifted crochet hats, and I was like, you know what? By the time they graduate, my son's teachers will have like 5 hats, because he has like the same teachers, and then his mainstream teacher changes every year, so those teachers will get 1, but his IEP teacher and the paras will have like five hats. So I was like, I should switch it up this year. So I'm knitting mittens. I'm almost finished with this one. I'm leaving the fingers open and the thumb open. That way they can like have full function of their fingers in case they need to grab a child. Although I'm pretty sure if it was just a thumb and a closed mitten, it wouldn't be that hard. But like, some of the children, so my son attends a communication program, so they need the use of their fingers for like the AAC device or talkers or communication tablets, whatever you want to call it. So that's why I'm leaving them open. And that also allows them, like if they go from outside to inside, they don't have to take the gloves off. They can just fold this part down, and the tip of the thumb will stick out, or they can fold the thumb down as well. Let me grab another pair of mittens that are done and I can show you. Okay. Here's the first pair, and I followed these exactly to pattern. These are a little bit different. I did like 2 to 3 extra rounds before I started the 2x2 ribbing. So it just gives a little bit of extra space right here, and then it goes into the 2x2 ribbing, which nobody would notice. So this one, so here's the thumb, and then goes immediately into the 2x2 ribbing right here. So anyway, so this is what they look like, and it's probably like a small medium, and they're a little bit snug to get on, but with knitting they do stretch out, so I think it's fine. And this pair will go to, I think she's like 19, 18, 20, like she's very young. And so that's what they look like. And then if they're outside, so when they're inside they can wear it like that, or if they go outside they can pull the thumb down and this part down. So, and you can pull it down a little bit more so her fingers are covered. See? There we go. Make it a little bit more even. There we go. And this is also held 2 strands. And then here's the first pair I knitted up. I didn't finish the thumb because I'm actually going to redo these. So I'm going to unravel it. So this will be the wrist, because these are very tight. And when I wear them for a little bit, I don't know, maybe they're fine. I don't know. I haven't decided if I should redo them or not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do the thumbs and leave them as is. I think they're fine. They're a little snug. Maybe I'll leave them. And they're a little snug because I the pair of knitting needles I was using, the cord wasn't as long as the one I'm using. So, okay. I was using this gray set right here, and its cord is this white one. And when I was knitting it, I was just very tense because the cord was so short. So I purchased this green one. They're like $5 or $6 on Amazon. And they work just like Chiago's. Like the cords are really flimsy. It's the green cord. This is a much longer cord too. And the needle, they remind me so much of Chiago. The only problem is that this is a size bigger than what they are claiming. So this is a, let's see, I think it's supposed to be a 3.5, but it's not. Let's see. So they're saying it's a US 4, but I'm going to purchase the other ones because I'm like, I'll just know with the green cords. I can't go by what the size says on the needle. I'll just always have to like plug it into the measuring ruler thing. But for $6, and they work like name brand Chiago's, what a win. Also, I like these more than Chiago's because there's a curve right here, and when I'm knitting, my hand, see, it rests right here because I am prone to snapping the cord off of Chiago's, and those are like $20 needles. And so like I have to buy more cords. Like I think I only have 2 cords for my interchangeable needle set, and I just can't fathom it. But at the same time, I spent like $155 on this set, so I should buy some more cords for it anyway. Or maybe I'll bite the cord. Maybe I'll just buy a few more cords and just, I don't know. But again, I'm nervous I'm going to break them again because of how my hand rests on them. So I really like, so for me with knitting needles, I'm like, I really need to find the ones that have the curve right here just because of how I hold my needles. And I think other people hold them a lot different than I do. I kind of like, I don't know, I just hold them a lot differently. Let's see. Yeah, see, this is how I hold them. So it's like in my wrist right there. See, it's exactly where. Or maybe I just need longer needles. I wonder how long those ones are. But I know the cord right here literally sits right here. And so my hand, so my cords, my Chiago red cords, there's a natural bend to it because of how I hold them. So I do know that is user error. That's my problem. So I love Chiago, so that's why I like these, because these work just like Chiago. So okay, so we are going to knit. I am going to watch some Harry Potter. I'm on the 4th movie. Yeah, the day before yesterday I watched the 2 movies, and then the week prior I watched the 1st movie. I am eating Indian food. This is like Pantir or Mutter. I'm gonna put the name right here. I love Indian food. It's actually my favorite food to eat is Indian food. I also love Korean food, and I like, because I love gimbap. I love making gimbap. And then also I was like, I should try to learn to make Indian food, but I feel like that's so many spices that it might be a little expensive to learn how to make Indian food. So my husband brings me Indian food every other week, and this one has, this is not tofu, this is cottage cheese squares chunks, and it's so good. It is my favorite. That it makes me wonder, I was like, I wonder if tofu is very similar to this. I should try tofu, because I have never tried tofu, and I'm not much of a meat eater. Meat sometimes is sometimes too meaty for me. Like, I'd be like, this chicken is chickening too hard. So I love, like, this is my favorite Indian food. I also really love, of course, like butter chicken and like the yellow rice. That's also very good. This is the cottage cheese dish with jasmine rice. And then I also have some naan bread. I also like like I was saying, Korean food because I love making gimbap. And then I like Thai food. I love pad Thai. I haven't had Thai food in a really long time though. Yeah, but Indian food is like, I love Indian food. Oh, actually, I'm on Harry Potter #5, The Order of the Phoenix. I forgot I watched The Goblet of Fire. Was it the day before yesterday, I think? Yeah, I didn't watch movies yesterday. Or did I? I don't think so. I think I'm actually going to start reading the Harry Potter books again. I didn't watch Harry Potter until I was 19, so I was reading a book and then watching the movie. Reading a book and then watching the movie. And then somebody spoiled what happened to Dumbledore, and I was on book 4, Goblet of Fire. And I was like, that's it. I'm just going to watch the rest of the movies. And so I thought maybe I should read start Goblet of Fire over again, and then read the other books. Because the books are so different from the movies. Like, there's so many things that are missing from the books. I mean, obviously it's 7 movies long, and so obviously they can't fit everything, but I don't like the little details that they change. It really bothers me. But then I also get it that they have to change things to kind of fit the plot of the movie a little bit better. So I get it, and I'm not going to put too much brain thought into that. I'm very slow doing 2x2 ribs. It's like, it's so tedious. I'm just very slow when doing pearls, and I think most people are. And I'm a continental knitter, like I throw my yarn, but I don't hold my yarn in my left hand. I keep it in my right hand. And that's also how I crochet, is I throw the yarn over and I hold my yarn like this, so I like have a stronger grip on it. I wish I could be able to hold my yarn in my left hand and kind of just knit like this and just grab the yarn like some people knit, but one of the things is I feel like when I knit like this or crochet like with throwing the yarn, I feel like my hands are more evenly balanced. Like when I try to hold it in my left hand like I was taught to, I just feel like very not balanced. I didn't know the original Dumbledore passed away, and that's why they recasted the new Dumbledore. And I felt so bad because I liked the first one a little bit more. He just seemed a little bit more whimsical. But the second Dumbledore is just as good. Like, I like them both. But if it was up to me, I wouldn't have recasted, but I understand the circumstances of having to do that. Also, because these ones are very Christmassy, I do like them a lot. I'm like, Amanda, you cannot keep everyone. You cannot keep everyone that you make. I think I will gift Christmas gifts on the 1st of December. Normally, I do like the days before Christmas break, then I give them. But I feel like by then it starts warming up after Christmas. And so I was like, I should really gift the knitwear in December where they can use them. So I think I'm going to do that this year. And so that's why I'm starting earlier. I know one year I started crocheting hats in September, but I had to make 10 just for my son for like his his therapist, and then his IEP teacher, his paras. There was like 5 paras, his mainstream teacher. And so that was just 10 hats just for him, and then 1 for my daughter's teacher. Yeah, and then this year my daughter has 3 teachers because they are trying to get her, she's in 5th grade, so they're trying to get her used to like switching classes. So they all switch. So 1 teacher teaches English, 1 teaches science, social studies, and spelling. I know spelling's super random, but she has spelling. And then the other one teaches math. And so she switches off throughout the day. And so I will need to make 3 mittens for her. And then also she does like a group counseling type club. So we'll knit the counselor a pair. So that's 4. And I think that's it. Oh, last year she needed 2 because there was a teacher aide learning, you know, when they do like the year of like teaching beside a teacher or something, you know, something like that. I don't know. I feel like my brain is always fried when I'm doing YouTube videos, and I'm like, it's helping like unlock that little part of my brain that's like been shut off for like 10 years. I'm like, how do I talk to people? I'm like, what was that thing called again? Anyway, I keep managing to get these yarns, like, not so much twisting, because obviously that happens when I twist it back and forth, but somehow I'm getting it where it's like getting stuck in this one loop as if it's dropping in there. It must be something like when I come across this part, I'm not pulling it out and it's getting stuck in the 2 needles. So I keep having to like pull them out, and it's just annoying, like this loop. And really, like, I'm lazy, but really I should have this thumb on its own safety string and this one on its own safety strings, but I like to put them on a hard cord because it's easier to pick up the stitches that way. When it's on yarn, I kind of have to like pull it and fidget with it and try to get the needle back through the loops. And I could just get a second pair, but yeah, it's the struggle of knitting 2 at a time. Things just get tangled. Ooh, Harry is just spotting Voldemort when he's dreaming on the train. That Harry Potter, he sure does have a lot of stress for a child. And also, I did not purposely wear my Herbology shirt. It just happened. It was not planned. I have about 1.5 inches left. I just love those colors together. It's like vintage Christmas colors. Like they're like the muted colors. I like those colors a lot more. This is what we do for a Christmas tree, is the red and green vintage colors and the gold. I just realized Luna Lovegood, when she was saying, "You're not going mad," she's reading like her magazine upside down. I went ahead and cast off these. So these are finished, and then I have these, and then there's a blue pair I want to redo, but I don't want to redo them right now because I already knit them up. So I want to knit a new color. So I'm going to knit these up. And I do have another ball of this, which is a whole ball, like a whole skein of this one with the tweed. But I was like, ooh, I'm going to do one with sparkles. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So this is the next set.